We all use Google products on day-to-day basis. Do you know there are some of the hacks using which you can save immense amount of time? In this video, let me share you 5 such hacks which can help you to improve your productivity. So without wasting much time, let's get into the computer right now and see what are those I'm talking about. So let's start with hack number 1, which can be used within Google ecosystem. That is shortcut to create new items. Whenever you are inside Google Drive, you can use some of the shortcuts. Let me show you one here. If you press Shift and then hit T, it will open a new document. So very quickly, you will be able to start typing. So T for you can type, that's the way you can remember. So this is one. So similarly, to create a blank presentation, just go to Google Drive and press Shift P. It will open a new presentation. So you will be getting a blank canvas from where you can start working. Similar way, you can invoke Google Sheets using Shift S, drawing using Shift D, and new forms using Shift O. So all these beautiful shortcuts are there. What I'll do, I will add all of these in the description below, which you can refer and you can start using it. Now similarly, another option is there. Those are .new shortcuts. So what is .new shortcuts? So if I open any of the new tab and I just type doc.new and I hit enter, it will open a new Google Doc file, and from there you can start working. Similarly, if you open a new tab and you just type maybe slide.new, it will open a new presentation. Similar way, if you type deck.new, that will also open a new presentation. So whenever required, you can start using all these features. To open a new form, form.new. And maybe the most useful one, that is cal.new, to create a new calendar entry. So all these shortcuts, what I'll do, I will add in the description below so that you can refer. So these are some of the very useful shortcuts using which you can speed up your work within Google ecosystem and try using all those available applications very quickly. Now let me talk about the third hack, and that is if I open any of the Google Doc file, maybe this is the one already open, and I start working on anything. I'm maybe writing something and any article on Bengal tiger, right? If I just type it, and then if I go to the bottom corner of this particular window, you'll be able to see one option, that is explore. You can see it's already suggesting me some of the options. What we do normally whenever we are working in any of the file, we go to another web page, we start typing there, and we get distracted by maybe other social media applications or softwares. So this will help you to be focused, and without leaving this particular page, you will be able to search it here only, and you will be able to paste it from there directly. If I just click on that, this particular picture will get added very quickly. Similarly, you can add any of the other links, and all those options are there. So you can just explore this particular explore option and you'll be able to make use of it, and it will definitely help you. Now let me show you another option here, and that is tip number 4, to use voice type to add text in your document. So let me show you how can you do that. If you follow my mouse, if you go to this tools menu, and there you will be able to find one option, that is voice typing. Once you click on that, you will be getting this particular icon. And once you click on this particular microphone icon, you will be able to say something and it will automatically add that text in the document. So let me show you how it works. Let me just hit this particular microphone button. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. You can see whatever I said, it typed correctly and there is no mistake. Now, I tested this particular tool for some of the time, and I found that in 99% of the time it gives you a right result. But if you just need to change here and there maybe 1% of the thing, I think that's absolutely fine. You can still save very good amount of time while using this particular feature whenever you are maybe lazy to type, or maybe you are busy in something and you just wanted to talk about it, and it will type for you. So this is another excellent feature within Google ecosystem, and it works in all the applications within Google Docs, within Google Sheet, Google Slides, everywhere. So within Google ecosystem, whenever you will be using, you will be able to use this particular feature. Now let me talk about the final tip of this particular video, and that is automatic substitution. So let me show you what I'm talking about. If I go to tools and I click on preferences, there you will be able to find one option, that is substitutions. Here you can see there are some predefined replacements are already available. Let me give you an example. Maybe some of the time when we start typing, instead of the, we normally mistype it, and that's a typo sometimes we all face. So if I add this wrong spelling here and I type the correct spelling in the adjacent box and I click on OK, so whenever I will be typing that wrong spelling and then I hit space, it will correct it. You can see it just changed. Similar way, you can add anything in that particular substitutions as per your requirement. So those you can correct automatically using this particular feature. I found it very useful. Some of the time I also mistype some of the things and that gets resolved very quickly while I have added it in the substitutions. So this is another tip which will also work in the entire Google ecosystem, irrespective of you are using Google Docs, Sheets, Slides, Forms, everywhere it will work. You just need to add it and then it will work. We already covered all 5 tips. Now let me show you one bonus tip, and that's a very interesting one. That is Google Dashboard. I don't know if you have already checked it or not. If I go to this address bar and I just start typing google.com/dashboard, it will open the entire history of your Google account. You'll be able to see multiple different options. In your YouTube, what is there? Maybe in my Gmail, there are more than 20,000 conversations. How many are in trash? How many are sent? Google Drive, what I'm using. In case I have any payment method added or not. I'll grade out this particular thing during the editing because this is something I don't want to share. Also, whenever you are using maps, all the safe places. So all these things are there. You can start using it and you can check within Google what are the informations are already available in the Google system. So let me scroll down and show you a few more options. That is Google Photos. How many photos? I have maybe 1,000+ photos here. And if you want, you can download it from here as a backup. In the Chrome, when the last time it synced, all those details are there. So every possible details, your contacts, your Google Play, how many apps are there, how many you installed, everything. I must gray out some of the things so that I can maintain my privacy. But you can definitely check from your system and you can go to this particular link and you will be able to find out multiple different things which you may not be aware, which are already available with Google from your end. Hopefully these all tips were helpful and you will be able to utilize it. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Also consider subscribing to my channel if you wanted to watch similar content in future. I have few other videos available related to Google ecosystem related tips and tricks. Just check the end video card if you are interested. Thank you for your time. Bye bye for now.